I'm not giving you the silent treatment. I'm just trying to calm down. Have you ever heard that phrase? Maybe you've said it yourself. But here's the question. When does taking space become emotional punishment? And did you know that being ignored by someone you love can activate the same brain regions associated with physical pain? That's right. Your brain can literally interpret silence as hurt. In this video, we're exploring the psychology of the silent treatment, why it hurts so much, and how to tell the difference between healthy space and emotional manipulation. Stay until the end, because I'll share a simple communication technique that can save your relationships without sacrificing your peace. What is the silent treatment? Most people think silence is simply the absence of communication. Psychologically, it's much more complicated. The silent treatment occurs when a person intentionally withdraws communication, affection, or acknowledgement to influence, punish, control, or emotionally pressure another person. This isn't the same as needing a few minutes alone. It's a form of emotional withdrawal that leaves the other person feeling confused, anxious, rejected, and powerless. The key difference is intent. Is the goal to calm down, or is the goal to make the other person suffer? That distinction changes everything.
Why silence hurts so much? Here's something fascinating. Neuroscientists have discovered that social rejection activates parts of the brain associated with physical pain. One important area is called the anterior cingulate cortex. This region helps detect distress and pain. In simple terms, your brain often reacts to emotional rejection in a similar way that it reacts to physical injury. That's why people describe being ignored as, "It felt like a punch in the stomach. It broke my heart. It physically hurt." These aren't just metaphors. Your brain is responding to social disconnection as a threat. For thousands of years, humans depended on belonging to survive. Being excluded from the group once meant danger. Your brain still carries traces of that ancient survival system today.
The difference between a timeout and the silent treatment. This is where many relationships get confused. Taking space is healthy. The silent treatment is not. Let's compare them. Healthy timeout. A healthy timeout sounds like this. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. I don't want to say something I'll regret. I need 30 minutes to calm down, and then we'll talk. Notice what happened? The person communicated. They explained their need. They gave a time frame, and they promised to return. This creates emotional safety. Silent treatment. Now compare that to ignoring texts, avoiding eye contact, refusing to answer questions, leaving someone guessing for hours, days, or even weeks. No explanation, no timeline, no reassurance. The other person is left trapped in uncertainty. That's not conflict resolution. That's emotional punishment.
Why people use the silent treatment? Not everyone who uses silence is intentionally abusive. Sometimes people learned unhealthy communication patterns growing up. Others become overwhelmed and shut down emotionally. But in some cases, silence becomes a tool of control. The person learns that withdrawal creates anxiety, and anxiety often leads the other partner to apologize, chase, or give in. Over time, this creates an unhealthy power imbalance. The relationship stops being about solving problems. It becomes about controlling behavior. The hidden damage. The silent treatment doesn't just hurt in the moment. It slowly damages trust. The receiving partner may become hypervigilant. They start monitoring every word, walking on eggshells, avoiding conflict altogether. Eventually, communication becomes driven by fear instead of honesty. And when fear enters a relationship, emotional intimacy begins to disappear. What healthy communication looks like. Needing space is normal. Everyone becomes emotionally flooded sometimes. The goal isn't to avoid taking breaks. The goal is to communicate them clearly. Try this simple formula. I care about this conversation. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. I need some time to calm down. Let's continue talking at 7 p.m.
This protects both people. You get the space you need, your partner gets the reassurance they deserve. Final thoughts and key takeaway. Silence itself isn't the problem. The purpose behind the silence is what matters. Healthy space creates safety. The silent treatment creates fear. One helps relationships heal. The other slowly tears them apart. So the next time you need space, ask yourself, am I stepping away to calm down, or am I stepping away to make someone else suffer? That answer could reveal more about your relationship than any argument ever will. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs healthier communication skills yet. And remember, understanding your mind is the first step toward transforming your life. See you in the next video.